Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Billy from 37 Tech here. So we're live right now at Honor's launch party of the Honor 10. So this Honor 10 is actually Honor's latest smartphone, and I think it's one of its first few smartphones in the 10 series. So basically, what's cool about this is that the Honor 10, it's like a Huawei P20, but it's super cheap. Yeah, it's like $579. So just for reference, you can find Huawei P20s out there for about $700, $750. So this thing, it's almost like the Huawei P10. It looks like the Huawei P10. It feels like the Huawei P10, but it's much cheaper. So what makes it special? Well, it's got flagship specs. So if you take a look at it, it's got a Kirin 970 chip inside with neural processing. So that's like Huawei's latest chip. It's used in smartphones like the Huawei Mate 10 and the other Huawei phones out there. Looks really good. So it's got a full, they call it a full vision screen. It's like a bezel-less edge-to-edge screen. You can see the bezels are really super thin. One thing we don't like here is the notch, but fortunately you can turn off the notch. You know, it's a great little feature that Huawei has included. So if you go down here to your settings and down to display, you can see the setting called notch. So thank God for this, man, because like honestly I don't like this shit. I mean, it looks cool edge to edge, but you know, this thing over here, it kind of pokes at my OCD, so you can press this to hide it. And you know, Huawei makes good use of the notch over here to include the battery information, the time, and your notifications. So it's something I really like as well. It reminds you a little bit of the Pixel now. So if you take a look at the front, it's a full HD screen, slightly bigger than full HD. It's IPS LCD, nothing special. It's not AMOLED. I suppose they reserve AMOLED for the flagship phones. And on the back, you know, you can find the camera. So this is, I think, let's just see how big the camera is. So the camera, it's 24 megapixel. I believe this is a front camera, and a 16 megapixel back camera with both f1.8 aperture. You know, they promise things like AI photography, but well, you know, I think it's a little bit overrated. You know, this is just a Huawei camera. So no, I mean, you've heard me say Huawei a few times. I'm getting a bit confused, but actually Honor is the sub-brand of Huawei, so it's like a little cheaper brand, similar to what, like, you know, some car manufacturers do. So, well, moving back here, you know, there's what they call an AI camera. So basically this means that, you know, it's got a better auto mode than most phones, also acclaimed. You can see dual cameras here, dual LED flash, pretty good, takes some pretty good shots. And then back, you know, it looks pretty regular, but you can see that Huawei's constructed this very interesting material that sort of curves at an angle. So when you shift the phone around, it's got these little special lines moving in. So if you're into aesthetics, you know, if you're into glass phones, you might like that. Over in front, like I said, full HD screen. Oh, you can even minimize it. That's cool. You can also see there's a fingerprint scanner over here. So this is very slight. This is actually not a notch. It's not indented. It's actually ultrasonic. That means that you can have your wet finger, you press it here, and well, your finger can scan. You know, kind of novel. The front has front-facing camera has like face recognition as well, so you can unlock it if you want. So yeah, that's it for the front. Looking on the side, you have your usual volume buttons. You know, your power button over here. And down below you have got, thankfully, a 3.5mm headphone jack. Thank you, Huawei, for doing this. Your speaker, and I believe that this is a Type-C port. So overall, not bad, but you know, to me the most interesting thing is the price. You know, $579. This is super cheap. You know, there's nothing out there in the market right now that compares it. If you take a look at phones like the Samsung Galaxy A8, you know, which they call super mid-ranges, or if you take a look at the Oppo R15, the Oppo R15 is super expensive. You know, you got Snapdragon 660 mid-range processor, you know, at a price of like 900 plus, and that's not exactly really cheap. Whereas, you know, for Honor, you get something really affordable with flagship specs. You know, it's last year's specs, but you know, still you get pretty much good stuff, you know, without all the Huawei branding or the Leica branding. So overall, I like it a lot. And actually, the last thing that really impressed me is the back. This is really gorgeous. It comes in different colors. I think with silver, you can see it better. You can take a look at here. It's like bending at different angles. So yeah, it's pretty much interesting. So, you know, overall really sweaty that. So overall, I like what I see with this phone. I think this is gonna sell really well in the Singapore market, especially since people like Singaporeans, we love value for money phones like from Huawei, from other manufacturers like Xiaomi, OnePlus, and Honor. From Huawei is the latest to join the game. So we think this is gonna be pretty successful. So Huawei's partnered with Raguda Marketing. It's a marketing agency in Singapore to bring in the phone. When the Honor 10 is actually pretty expensive overseas. So overseas you get it about $700. So that's not far off from the Honor for the Huawei P20. So but over here in Singapore they're cutting down the price by quite a lot. $579. Think about it, $579. That's really impressive. So yeah, think about it. We'll be in touch shortly with the details, with the availability and stuff.